Okay, many of you will have known how much of a fan I am of the lead LENSER torches, particularly the headlamps. And this is my heavily used H14. It's got all the brilliant lead LENSER digital features, which is the ability to change the mode, change the way it drains. Does it hold its charge as much as it can to give you the brightest beam and then suddenly collapse, or does it gradually wind down and give you less brightness over time to greatly increase the battery life? You can program it in lots of different ways, so there's sort of standard lead LENSER digital features, but the main thing with these is this flood and spot and the quality of them. I have used this hundreds and hundreds of hours, generally in the rain, and it's been absolutely flawless. Gold contacts, top quality, good cabling. I absolutely 110% recommend this, as I said in my previous review a couple of years ago. Now, there's a new one, and it's better, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. Here we go. Okay, new one is similar. Okay, seam, spot, etc. Cable extensions can go in, good straps, good quality. What's different is this battery pack. What you can do with this one is run it on these things. Now you can run it on all sorts of other things, including 4 AAs as before, but you can run it on these 18650 batteries. And the bottom line, guys, is that these have about twice the capacity. So you have suddenly got way more battery life from your torch. They've also changed the position of the on switch to the front here, so you don't have to reach behind you to switch it on. That's the on switch. They've slightly tweaked the way that it starts up. You basically have got better settings and adjustability in the digital programmable menu. So it's kind of Mark 2.0 on that front. They have moved the rheostat to the back here. So you reach behind you, you've switched it on at the front, and that's bright, that's dim. It's really simple. You just grab a handful of this and it's brighter, and that way dimmer, and it's infinitely variable between the two. So it's very easy in use, very fast, very intuitive, much better than the old system on the H14, where to change there was dim and full, but to get somewhere between them you had to press the setting and then hold it, and it would go up and get to the top and then down, up and then down, and you used to have to kind of stop at that time, so it involved pressing, waiting, holding and then letting go, and it was a pain. Whereas this, you just go bit dimmer, bit brighter, much improved. So far you've got more battery life, better rheostat, and the rheostat's a crucial thing. The dimmers, you know, absolutely fundamental. The box is more waterproof, it's all Mark 2.0. Furthermore, you have got a tighter spot and a wider beam and a wider flood, so it's better at both ends, and it's a little bit brighter. Not a different world, but a little bit brighter, so it's better spot, tighter, brighter, and then more flood for more ground covered by the light. So that, again, that's just a subtle improvement on the old one. Slight downsides: when you're in your car with this on and you lean back, you press that button in on the headrest, and when you do that, that's how you change the modes from what I mentioned before, going from steady discharge to gradual discharge, setting the strobe settings, the defense mode. All of this is done by holding that down for a certain number of seconds, and that can be slightly inconvenient, but all in all I prefer this bigger, more waterproof, higher capacity battery pack here with the rheostat on the back. That's absolutely great, that rheostat. I like that very much. So all in all, guys, it is better in all of the important ways than the absolutely wonderful H14. Okay, it isn't a lot more money. Go and get one. If you have an H14, is it worth upgrading to the H14.2? Yes. The features are so much better in so many fundamental areas that it is worth spending the money on. You can downgrade the usage of this one, have it as a solid spare. I've put mine out to stud, that's for sure, and all I use is this because it's just better in every way. And you know, little niggles I had with the H14 are all improved on this. So a brilliant torch for the outdoorsman. I'd take the top strap off, by the way, guys, the top strap here, because I wear it on my hat, and it fits better with just that round strap, but it does come with one that goes between these 2 points. Straps are good quality, pads are good quality. These are wonderful things. Everything's adjustable. You can put an extension in here to use it without the strap. It all slides off. You know, all of the features of the H14 are there, apart from the fact you don't get the bike clamp, and everything is improved. You know, your beam, your battery, and your menu, should we call it, your function settings through the click here that adjusts all the different modes. So quite brilliant, and a great step forward on the original. Thoroughly recommended. Okay, the rechargeable version, this isn't. It has the port, but it's not connected. The rechargeable version, you can plug in with USB and run it on rechargeable batteries, which sounds pretty cool to me. I would probably recommend that. But this is the cheaper normal one, and you know, when you run high quality 18650 batteries with an intelligent charger, the battery life is absolutely brilliant. So that's what I do, as you can see. There we go. Thoroughly recommended, guys. Good kit.